on marriage. Me mama tie for ne mahwefo nyina akwa aba biom. Eba second part of this program. Se na yesi nim Friday bia ye de asi ho ama aware ene aware enchirechire. Emmere no a eduru aware enchirechire no enie. For those of you who listened in last week, we are still on how to help our singles transition into marriage the right way. And we are talking about anxiety-related factors that push people into marriages that they ought not to be in. And last week, we talked about 3 groups of people. One of them, I call their attitude competitive jealousy. They are not old. They are just barely 25, 26 years. But because their friends and their sisters are marrying ahead of them, they become unnecessarily anxious and they think they must also marry. So anybody that comes their way, they jump into that marriage only to arrive and realize that it was a wrong choice after all. And we have many such people whose marriages are broken as I speak. The other 2 groups, I merge them into one. They are the age-related factors. You know, the society has set timelines for marriage. So when you arrive at age 30, you are expected to have been married, especially the ladies. So when a lady is at that age, he starts getting anxious, thinking that he's late. Those between 30 to 40, or after 40, as for them, the pressure is from parents, it's from friends, it's from everywhere. Everybody is asking them, when are you marrying? Are you not going to marry? Are you still here? And so they are so stressed up. And in addition to this, their problem is menopause. They think that they will be paused at any time in the course because they are almost there. You know, so they can't even sleep, they can't eat. And for such people, anybody who will come with a proposal, it is just enough that a man comes along and they will jump into that boat, only to arrive and the boat is sinking. That marriage cannot stand because that's the wrong person. This message is just to encourage all such people. Please don't rush into a relationship because you think that the time given is running out. Whose time are we talking about? Is it God's time? Or it is the time of man? You know? So rather pray, look unto God, and relax. Relax. The God who created you says, I know the plans I have for you. It includes your marriage. And in his time, he makes all things beautiful. You know? So just relax. And more pia wonkwa waria yanko. Me nuanu mu nyina ware me yin mu nyina ware me nko amete ho anya sa nimfie akọ ba bia wo mi kasa yi emfie abienu enum ani nimfie nu a ote wo a osu sansa ni nua ni namfofo aware ntinu obi obeba no ono so beko opese on prove a point. There's no point to prove here. Sa afọ ni bebre o makọ aware ayanko agu ena waso an niam asa ambetene fie no wo ko ye na ya na sanka ote wo na ye na nia atoso mienu no omumfie ne de akọ anim because wiase no yankasa no ya hyehyɛ mmere ato hɔ sɛ ankase mesi wuduru mfie sɛ wo ware ya na eye enti oduru sa fie ne titru 30 years oduru hɔ no ohun sɛ ne mmere no aso obi anso maaye na oduru mfie ekɔ aduanan de na yasem awofo ebusa namfo ebusa woda so te ha obi maaye na adane na adwenwene enche bia nso ne bra nso betwa enti na obi emai enti saafo no ontimi na o enti akotra kora hye trosa basese obeware efi sese on ware na nkasa onno nso aware debi saafo na mpese menhia mo nkran enti na homo obi mpia wo enkohye aware bia mu nyame no obo wo no se minim adwene a medwene wo ho aware ka ho na ne mmera nso so a oye bibia fefefefefe wo ne mmerem twen rade last week me kaimo Abraham no ye nyame adam for prekope o odi 75 years on wo ye nyame se memema oba da ben 100 years na ne yire Sarah edi 90 na so nyame a o se obema omo ba no omo wo ye omo wo Isaac. Wahunu enti me sramwa esa ema yi titiru enye se mema nka ho mema no de ya omusa but titiru sa problem ni nyina anxiety related problems no eye ema problem enti wa wote wa wotie me ne mamefo siesie wo ba no kwa warepa na jai se wo be piano no wo piano ya wo busa no wa ware no ntiti ye be na wotete ne ma warepa hwe no da bia me the books nyina ehire mo mane nyame mu nimdie wo ba be ma no wo ba no mane nyame mu nimdie oduru wa na wotimi atena mu dikosi awieye enu na hia danse wo be piano a obi obeba fanisa no emfanisa wo ye nyame be na wotie me emfanisa efise nyame de bibi efiri ne nchen eye papa every good and every perfect gifts comes from above. Don't rush into any second rate wife or husband. Wait for God. He's bringing you the best. He gives the best in his time. Another anxiety related problem that pushes people into marriages they ought not to be going in is prophetic witness. Prophetic witness. Many have married wrong partners as a result of supposed prophecies. If you are a child of God, pray to him for confirmation about anyone mentioned as your future partner, because God doesn't force partners on anybody. If you are already in a relationship and desire confirmation from the Lord, it is possible that God can reveal that to somebody close to you through dreams or prophecy. Even that, still seek confirmation. Especially in a situation where you have no knowledge of the person who has been prophesied as your husband or wife. Don't get excited, but ask for some time to study the fellow whilst praying to God for confirmation. Don't feel bound to marry such a person if you are not led by the Holy Spirit. Once it concerns you, God will reveal it to you personally. Nia ene yesande ka ho a epia ni pa mo kwa aware ense se omo kwa omuduru wa yentimi ntena na ada na adwendwene ni aware gyaye no ene se obi a hyenkom sa asemesi ya meyere asemesi ya mikunu me sofo se me nware we me sere nyame no oni grandchildren no nyame me se oni dia ban oni grandchildren or children nko a oni banana obi aya nyame ba enti se nyame timi de me ma asam ebeka kire wo a ene sa nyame me ankasa metimi kɔ no akobusa enti nyame ka akosini se enchi ntina ho mo bi enkofo okunu behye wo konkasa nyame na yi kire me ka kire wo ho se nyame me eya me ma asam se nyame timi yi me ma asam adi a kire wo a ene me kɔ ne nkyɛn na me ne no nkɔdwene ho na me nhwe se etesen me srawo titiru nipa no yemfa ne kura se wo ne obi elhye ho a wo bonya me ho mpa se etesa o ma mu hunu otimi yi kire obi a oben ya ni otimi ye na yemfa ne se nipa no asemesisi me nware ne me nim ne wo ba bia susuma wani nje fa konya me anim wo mpa ibom na busa nyame se ye ono be ma nini oba nini also who danase also who manintwam one time and kase ye me sofo na ka ye nti sofo nyanya mi o sofo nso ye nyame bat se wa man kase ye boni se sofo fo be ye matchmakers ba me a sofo no ka kire me se me kunu ni menso me bo ho mpa ye ebusa nyame se tesana bebre hunu ni obeye nti no wa fa ne saa akowura ware no se se ye ne nsem ye no guniti so ubusa osisofo na de mami elder na de mami prophet na de mami we na de mami o de ma wo no wonso wo konya mechen akoka kire se mami busa no se tesen. Let us not be overexcited when prophecies are giving us about marriages, because that is your life. Confirm it, go to God for confirmation. The next thing today is traditional mindset. In some traditional setups, the elder sister has to marry before the younger ones. This was why Laban clandestinely forced Leah on Jacob, because she had to marry first before Rahel, who was the younger sister. If your family is bound by this traditional mindset, as an elder or older sister and a born again Christian, explain to your parents